All right, all right, all right, all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah, coming with a message. And this message is titled Profess, Profess, They Know Yah. They profess, they know Yah. Okay. And I'm coming out of Titus. In the book of Titus, chapter 1. Okay. In the book of Titus, chapter 1. And let's start with verse 14. The title of this message is Profess They Know Yah. That's the title of this message this afternoon. I want to start with Titus chapter 1 and verse 14. And it reads, Not giving heed to Jewish fables and command of men that turn from the truth. Let's go over that again. Titus chapter 1, verse 14. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and command of men that turn from the truth. I'd like to ask you all a question, and this is for you to ask yourself. Do the Most High Yah speaks to you every day? Do he commune with you every day? What about in the midnight hour? Holding a conversation. Early morning, throughout the day. Do the Most High Yah commune with you every day? I say that because I hear him every day. And I always thought that when I am able, everyone should be able to hear from him every day. But I say unto you, everything is not for everybody. It might be that he has not portioned or measured out what he has measured for me to you. And there might be things that he has measured and portioned out for you that is not for me. But as a student of the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, I think about how much he invests in communing with me. I think about that all the time. He don't have to. But for his reason and his reason, as he said, for my name's sake, do he commune with me every day. And I don't even look at it as I'm all this and I'm all that. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Much is given, much is required. So you can't go boasting and boosting and pride-minded as if you got something somebody else don't have, because it is a price to it. Oh, yes. Everything Yah does, he does for a reason. I thought I would ask you that because I think about him giving me information and him communicating with me and just showing me and opening me up to more light. Me, myself, I would think that that should be for everyone that saith they are in the body of Hamashiach, or they are the servants of the Most High, or they are the ones that's carrying spirit and truth and the light in their backpack. So I thought I would ask that because I went into the bathroom and I put warm water on my face before I come into the dining room and sat down to start this video. And at that moment, I was dealing with water. And in that water, I heard it say to me, ask the question. Mm, 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 mm. Do you hear from the Most High Yah every day? Mm, mm, mm. Whether it's in the midnight hour, the early morning, during the noonday, during the evening, or even late night. Do the Most High Yah find time? It's time to say a word to you. I asked that question because washing my face connect me with the water. And the water says, ask them. That question. So I thought I'd bring it forth before I start this message. So let's go back into Titus chapter 1, and we're going to go back to 14. It says, nothing. No, it doesn't. It says, not giving heed to Jewish Phobos, and command of men. I don't say commandment, command. That means a man commanding you to follow this protocol, this protocol, this protocol, this protocol. Okay? That turn from the truth. When I read that, I said, Father, that's today. Many are listening to individuals that started off seeking the narrow gate. And what the Father has shown me, which I never thought, the truth is the truth. Righteous is righteous. Faith is faith. Belief is belief. Fear is fear. His wisdom is wisdom. His knowledge is knowledge. His hope is hope. His understanding of it all. His righteous is righteous. These things they will, Deborah, and they shall turn from. And I knew he was going to steer me in a way. When I get back, it was a way that he was wanting to show me what I need to be expounding on, what I need to be bringing the light out of, what type of darkness. Because if we anywhere, even at the beginning of the days of Noah, and we are, they didn't listen then, and they ain't gonna listen now. And here it says in verse 14, that turn from truth. I was teaching that yesterday. Was that yesterday or the other day? How it's real, said the Most High Yah. It's real, Deborah. I didn't know you can turn from the branded faith. I didn't know that you can turn from like truth, the real truth. I didn't know you could turn from the real righteous. But he wants me to know Why would you think I have spoke of tribulation, perilous times? Men hearts are going to fail them. It's because people are going to, with the blink of an eye, turn from everything that was given to them from the kingdom with no problem. So I was reading this and then I said, wait a minute now. It says not giving heed to Jewish feeble. Don't listen to that crap. And the command of men that turn from the truth. Y'all, people, the greatest thing that's going to take place among tribulation is a turn from righteous truth, belief, faith, fear, hope, wisdom of the Spirit, knowledge of the Spirit, and understanding. That's what he's teaching me to accept. See, and accepting something like that, it's like you got to accept the things you cannot change. And this is one thing he's revealing to me that cannot be changed. Because it was created one way, but it is allowing the turn from the truth, to turn from faith, to turn from righteous. Come on. It's the reality, devil. It's real. It's right before your very eyes, even though you can't see it as clear as it is clearly seen. So that's what he's been dealing with me on. Let's continue. Verse 15. It says, unto the pure, all things are pure. Now he's talking about to the clean. The clean represent the righteous ones, the servants of the Most High Yah, appointed and anointed, full of his spirit. We are the clean ones because he purified us. And it says, unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them, Deborah, that are defiled and unbelieving, is nothing. It's nothing pure. So he's saying, there are those that are defiled. They are not clean, Deborah. Ain't nothing about them clean, Deborah. But even their mind, Deborah, and conscience is defiled. He's talking about the twos. Or is he talking about the one? Or is he talking about the twos? He said in verse 15, unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled, Deborah, and unbelieving, is nothing pure about them, Deborah. Nothing, Deborah. Deborah, nothing. But even their mind and their conscience is defiled. Is defiled. It's so amazing. It's just so amazing to me how many profess that they know Yah. And Yah in the last 3-4 days been revealing to me the reversal of what I could clearly see Yet it can flip on you and be reversed at a blink of an eye. And the first thing I look at, I said, but from righteous to unrighteous, Father? Father, Yah. From righteous to unrighteous? At a blink of an eye. Faith from faith, Father, to faithless. From faith, Father, wanting me to understand something different that I kept out, not knowing. This is the reason why I said earlier, do y'all talk to y'all in the morning? 3 and 4 at night, in your early morning, 6 in the morning, 12 at night, 11 at night, during the noonday, during the evening hours? Do y'all speak to you all? Because I'm thinking of how it seems like forever feeding me his word. And the thing about this word is it comes in like a measurement, a measure to where it's not given to you all at once, but seem like the perfect timing. The perfect timing. Why? Because the way Yah orchestrated it, he measured it in his time. You see? So this is why I'm hearing this and I'm like saying, they can turn from faith, but hold up. They can turn from righteous. They can turn from truth. So that's why I asked you all, is he speaking to y'all like that? So verse 16 says, they profess they know Yah, but in their works, they deny him. See, they profess that they know Yah, but in their works, they deny him. And I got the word him slanted. So he want me to understand to really hold on to him. Because their mouth is saying and professing they know him with the mouth. But their actions, Deborah, denies him. They have nothing in them. So that's why I asked you the question. Do Yah speak to you all every day? Do he commune with you all? Do he reveal things to you? Do you be on the toilet and he say something to you? Do you be driving and he talking to you? Like you got a passenger in your seat. Well, that's what he does with me. And he said, ask the question. Do Yah speak to you all every day? 4 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock at night, morning hours, noonday, throughout the evening. You know, just thinking of that, just speaking that brings me to the level of almost this is what need be for me to stay on the path that he has orchestrated for me. He has to stay with me. Do I know that he is in me? For sure, for sure. And I know not only do I know he's in me, he's the greatest. Not just because he in me, because that's just who he is, no matter where he at. He's the greatest than anything in this world. So in verse 16 of Titus chapter 1, it says, they profess that they know Yah, but in their works, they deny him. So their mouth is easily, quick, swift to speak as if they know him. And that's probably why the question is, you know me, huh? Do I talk to you every day? Do I come to you in the midnight hour? Do you hear me? Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's something to think about. He says they profess that they know him. That's their mouth. Because they always going to people, want people to think that they know him. But in works, they deny him. So this is way back. So it got to be the way it is today, because this is the worstest time. This is the worstest, I ain't gonna say time, day that ever exists. So they were saying it by confession that they know him. But their actions, which is their words, is totally, it says what? Deny him. So I can sit here, it's just like me sitting here asking you that question. The Father is saying to me now. It's easy for you to say to even yourself, oh yeah, I know him. He speaks to me every day. This is what he said to me. They are quick to say it. But then, Deborah, you pull up and say, well, okay, I'll tell you what, where's your works? It speaks for really how much you know him. And if he really speaks to you. So he says, but in works, they deny me, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. So it's like they reprobate when it comes down to the things of good works that represent Yah. They are reprobate. Oh my Yah. The beauty of it is, did I always kind of teach that all the time? Yeah, I did. But it's just something about where we're at in this moment of the day, that the Father is want to make sure those that are his servant be clear, be very clear of your surroundings, who you're dealing with, and don't estimate. Don't put your guards down. I remember him telling me this week, if they done it, and if they do it, and they done it, if they do it, and they done it, if they do it, and they done it unto me, no, they would do it unto thee. And that is so 100. Because he's the creator of all things. And if this the role people play in his face, that sees all things, knows all things, and they still stand in his face and play it for all it's worth. Why? Because right here it says in verse 16, they profess that they know him. It's telling you they don't, but they quick to speak it. You know what I believe? there is something that's happening that the Yah is wanting his true servants to really grip for that day that is before us. So you won't be looking to your left and your right thinking, okay, it's on my right. Oh, it's on my left. I know. No. Walk in this thing, tilt your head, and keep it running. Everything to me, the Father used something that I love out of what I used to be good at, and that's running track. And I like how he applied it into my mission. Keep it running. You got a lane to run in. I create you a lane. Get in it. You see? Keep it running. It's like one of my activities, one of my sports with track. He used it to remind me that he's lining it up. His ways for me is set up in the ways of what I used to love in the natural. He placed it in the spiritual realm so I can always grip it both ways. Praise the mighty Yah. Keep it running, Deborah. I don't care how many brick walls in your area. Don't turn out of your lane to look to see how many brick walls standing. Because when you finish running, no matter how you run and how fast you get to the finish line and head to the finish line, those brick walls going to be still standing. You're going to be the one to pass it up. No, praise the mighty Yah. You're going to pass the brick walls up, baby. This is how he's been teaching me. Using running track as a form of how to move in the spirit. Observe those things that are brick walls that would stand in the way of the race in which you were appointed, anointed, predestined, and foreknew, and sent down as a servant of the Most High to stay in your lane and run therein, representing him 24/24. I am grateful for him using the love that I had for an activity when I was young to apply it even to my very elderly years to kind of keep me in understanding how he rumbled. That's how he rumbled. That's why I tell y'all, he got some swag about himself, the way he does things. So as I was reading here in Titus chapter 1, he said a whole lot, but very little. It's a whole lot, but it's a very little, because he already knew it. He's seen it. And he spoon feed his servant only enough to receive a little at a time. You see, just to keep us steadfast, unremovable in him. And I'm grateful for that, because I notice he's been giving me that. And it's starting to really, not start, I'm going to say it's starting to really feel good that he's allowing me to rest my head on his bosom. He's always allowed me to do that. But just to know that, look, I'm going to let you rest your head on my bosom, because I know even you get tired. And he ain't talking about the tired of the flesh. It's the tired of the endurance and the long suffering. Being among a spiritual creator, living in you, teaching you the light and spirit and truth, that you may come onto the devil platform and speak it in the form of food for the spirit. Knowing that you're running your race and there's going to be distractions, but you're doing an excellent job in endurance and long suffering. You got the patience in me for you, Deborah. So run this race. So I say again to you all, Yah is right now given to the true worshipers the truth of the whole matter. To do not get out of the lane in which he has created for you, in hope that you might bring someone into the lane in which he created for you. You can't do it because you stay in that lane, because that lane gives you the ability to not be touched. You see? Is it a dangerous place? Sure it is. You pull up on it, you in trouble. Okay? So Sister Deborah, I hope this was a message for someone afternoon that can take a grip of this and back in Titus, when him and Paul was speaking, he was actually saying, there's those that's turned from the truth. How do you know that the truth was in them? Or how did you know that they had the truth? For you to say they turned from it, you had to have known they was once in it. See, you have to understand. I am grateful that he take out time to allow me to know who individuals are. It's not for me to say, okay, this, he revealed this, he allowed me to use the discerning to know this, to know this. I don't use the gifts of the Spirit for tools to defeat. You have a lot of people that say they know him, like he said. They would think that they gifts of the Spirit is to be used to battle. And guess who they only battle? The anointed ones. They only come after the righteous. And at that time, I don't know why wouldn't it dawn on them, wait a minute, when you can't be who you are, when all this evil is on this earth and all this darkness, you ain't using your spiritual tools for them. You using it for the body of Hamashiach to destroy from the inside. So you think, not understanding, you're not in the inside. You're on the outside looking in. Oh, Deborah, did you go there? I went there. So the topic of this message was professing they know Yah, but they works, meaning their actions, has a total different definition. And yes, it is talking about the twos, and I like it because it's leveling it out to those that are anointed, so that you can get a better grip of when you're dealing with individuals who appear or think that they are one of the twos, but on the righteous end. Because here in Titus, he said, well, they claim to be, they profess it out of their mouth, but Deborah, their actions, it's not there. Those two got to match, y'all. Those two have to match. And don't think that Yah wants you to match it every year. Once a year, he's geared to the gameplay, y'all. And we in this such a midnight hour, the game is on you because he ain't playing. So Sister Deborah, I hope you got something out of it. And I will be back with another message. Shalom and shalom.